I think it's something she's going to have to contend with for a while, this idea that her and her daughter are not on the best of terms, and then watching her be so in love with her father and want to spend so much time with him. Iris didn't have a relationship with her mother, and not a very good one, and so I think her knowing that her and her own daughter don't get along kind of feeds into this fear that maybe she's not a great mother in the future, and maybe she's repeating some of the same mistakes that her mother does in the future. So that's something she's going to have to kind of deal with over the next season.
What do you hope about Iris' arc this season? Is your balance being a part of the team?
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I've been told that we're getting back into the journalism aspect of Iris, which I've always been excited about. I think that's how we know her from the comics. I think that's one of her greatest strengths. I also think journalism is an extremely important thing right now in our culture and our time, like what the time that we're living in. I think we can tell great stories about journalists and journalism, and so I'd like to see them do that with Iris. But yeah, I don't think she'll completely disappear from Team Star Labs. I think she'll still be a big part of that team and helping them, but she's going to be a reporter, hopefully. Yeah.
Not only do you also have another chance to be a big sister, Iris does,
yeah.
with your baby coming along. Talk about what that's going to be like in the early going.
I have no idea what they're doing with that storyline. Like, Joe has a baby, which is crazy. So Iris has a half-sister, which is really interesting, while she's also dealing with her own daughter. So there's a lot of family dynamics that are being brought up this season, and I'm sure Iris and Barry will get a lot of advice from Joe on being a parent and what being a parent looks like, and loving your children through their mistakes and their trials and tribulations. So yeah, I think a lot of these storylines will overlap in the next season.
I've been here.
You've been here.
With Jesse not being here this year for Comic-Con, does that mean anything for his storyline?
No, not at all. Yeah, he's still very much part of the show, and his storyline is still intact and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I didn't see one list at all.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I would be so upset if that was not the case. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Last year, everyone talked about how the show was going to go back to its lighter tone and all that, and it did to a large degree.
Yeah.
Then it got really dark as things went on again.
Yeah.
How do you think this season is?
I don't know. We've always kind of played with the tone of The Flash. It's gone back and forth. We've been very dark for a whole season. I think season 3 was extremely dark, the darkest we've ever gotten. And season 4, like you said, there was a little bit of both. And I feel like season 5 is the first time we've kind of gotten the balance of both. Season 5 for me is very reminiscent to me of season 1. That kind of charm, lightheartedness, but really high stakes. So it's one of the seasons I've been actually really excited about going back to, because I think there's some good stuff that fans are gonna love.
Cool. Is that it?
That's up.
No.
Sup.
So.
Try to join the interview? I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Thank you.